Hey y'all!
Hey y'all!
It's the Thaunties! Welcome to Thursday! Thanks for pulling up on us. You see what we got? We got men's in the building. We got a guest today. We're gonna learn a little bit about urban farming, ask a little questions, Thauntie around with him and see what's up. So I'll let him introduce himself.
What's up, everybody? My name is Vaughn. On Instagram at Farmer Vaughn Said, and the urban farmer here in Louisville, Kentucky.
All right, cool. So Vaughn's gonna be here with us today. So if this is your first time tuning in, we are the Thaunties. We're a podcast from Louisville, Kentucky for funny, middle-aged, but forever 25.
Yeah.
Always into something. Responsible. Good jobs. Top Chef Liquor. The Thaunties.
The Thaunties.
That's who we are. So every Thursday we get together. Typically we have a little girl time, but today we got a fox in the hen house. So we're gonna just start here where we live a little bit. And so that was a good reference.
I like it.
You good?
You're a farmer.
I like
that
that
is
way.
perfect. Yeah. So every week we like to do Drop It Like a Thauntie, where we talk about hot topics. Then we do Ask a Thauntie. Where today we got Farmer Vaughn in the hot seat, so we're gonna ask the farmer. And then we also do Listen to Your Thauntie. So we give our Thauntie's opinion on what's going on. So tell the people a little bit about you, Vaughn.
So, I started a farm in my backyard. The name of the farm, Kentuckiana Backyard Farms. The idea was a concept to have everybody growing food for themselves, so we all kind of trade. You don't have to really spend money if you're growing food. And then it just developed into something crazy where TED Talk, NPR, going to DC, talking to Congress, speaking to children, it's just a whole bunch of stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, do you have a farming background? Did you grow up on a farm?
Nah.
Like, how did you get exposure to farming?
Absolutely no farming background. My family, they had farms back in Jamaica. Both my parents, they from Jamaica. So like they both had farms growing up. But it was something that wasn't, you silly. hey, listen, we had sound effects the whole show. I'm gonna stop for the sound effects.
I'm sorry.
Because that's funny. But, the family had farms. I didn't know about the farm agriculture lifestyle until I went back to Jamaica with my father and mother. We went to bury my dad's brother. And then I just learned about, my family history, what we had, what made everybody get to where they got. And then it just took off from there. Like I said, I came back here. It's like I got to change stuff about myself. Like when you live in America, you don't realize how privileged you are. You know what I'm saying? Even if you black, you don't realize how privileged you are. And then going there, seeing that, and then coming back, I was like, yeah, I got to change some stuff up. So
Yeah.
I like it.
So I'm trying to envision, so a farm in my backyard. So what all do you grow? What do you raise?
Got you. So for me, what ended up happening that was like different compared to like everybody else that I know in the city that's doing stuff in urban ag. I would grow stuff that I like to eat just like anybody else. But then I started with chickens. And it was always the joke, like, black people shouldn't have chickens. It's like one of those things, like black people shouldn't have chickens. And
That's awful.
That's they stuff, that ain't our stuff. And it's just like,
Huh?
well, ownership ain't for us.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like, it's always a joke that come with it. And it's just like, why is it funny to be an owner?
Nah.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's funny to own things? You rather just go to people all the time
And buy.
have to buy from them rather than being the person that owns your stuff. So it grew from chickens. They say like chickens like the gateway animal, like the gateway drug.
Okay.
It led to me going into goats, rabbits, quails, ducks, and basically learning the industries, learning the animals, and doing husbandry, which is basically the management of livestock. That turned into people just like wanting to see what I was doing because nobody else was doing it in the city like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
dope.
and you a black person. So
Yeah.
So do you have like acres?
no, I got
Sip and
square
learn.
feet.
Urban.
Really?
Yeah.
Sip and learn. That's what we getting today.
A sip and learn.
A sip
so
and
yeah,
learn.
so just think about it like it's an urban setting, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's like I said, just a regular backyard. Take any backyard in the city. Everybody has the capability to do it if you have a backyard space.
Yeah.
It it really falls on people that are owners because it's going to be hard to tell your landlord that you
Right,
own.
yeah,
So,
right.
so like if there was something like that was a barrier, that barrier would be the fact that you got to own your property.
Okay.
And then like for the jokes, like, ah, man, you own chickens. Yeah. I do. I'm an owner. Like I don't rent nothing. Like
Yeah.
I don't have to sit there and ask for money. I don't borrow nothing. I own. I put my money in, and my money came back in sweat equity. So
Does it take a lot of money to get started with a
nah, not at all. That's the crazy thing. And then like for people that like when I go to teach, depending on the certain sector, the kids or adults that I deal with, it's like if you smoke weed, you in ag too. If you trying to microdose and deal with mushrooms, you in the ag space.
Yeah.
So as much as you might not think that you could do something in ag, that could be your side hobby. You could be growing something in your closet, get into the game, get into the industries in a... You can get into the game.
Keep me low.
The right
Simmer
way
down.
though. It's the right way.
Right.
Right.
The right way.
There's a right way to do stuff. Like there's always a wrong way, but
Right.
there's a right way.
Right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
just think about it. Like, how is it that if we do this the wrong way, we the ones doing it the wrong way? It's because we don't know the right way.
Yeah.
And the second you know the right way, it's like, oh, I could do this just like you. Like, yeah, but people don't want to tell you how to do it the right way. They want to leave you in the dark.
Yeah.
So that's
So,
what you for, right?
I'm trying to get more people in the light. Like, hey, look, do this, because there's money out here to get. Like,
Right.
Sharing is caring.
Exactly. So do you see, are people picking it up? Are more black people, starting backyard farms?
oh yeah. So the story, I like to tell the story, you could like look it up on the Instagram. In like 2021, we went and did this urban ag conference or urban ag tour, and they brought the USDA in. So it's a bunch of, traditional farmers, white guys, people in higher industries that don't really look at the city as anything ag because they're like, this ain't real. It's a hobby to y'all. We got 300 acres. Like, probably like 200 of it is stolen or, it then came from something else, but still.
Well,
Yeah.
But they got these spaces.
most of the time.
And we was going to tour like the community gardens. And then I always joke with the dude now, like he pretty cool, but still I joke with him. Dude, I ain't gonna even say his name. But we shook hands on it. I was like, I bet y'all make urban ag cool. And this is 2021, September. Following year, this is like, I went and did a couple tours, and tours speaking about this stuff. Showed up on stages, getting in rooms that he didn't expect me to be in. And I see him in a room, I'm like, what's up, man? He be like, are you in here too? You? Yeah. I know under his mind, he probably like, this nigga, man.
I
With the square footage.
Man. Yeah, exactly.
That's how they feel for real. I like
And then
it.
every time he see me, I'm all like, it's the same time around September. It's like our anniversary. I'm like, come on, bro, we gotta take a picture. I need the handshake. We do the handshake. I'm laughing, smiling, and then he'd be like,
Salty face.
Thank you. I like it.
but he's cool with it. I like poking fun at him about it. So it's fun.
So when you are on doing your TED Talks, your speaking engagements, do you get to show up as you? With
yeah,
your
that's the only
dreads?
way.
Yeah.
That's the only way. I don't like.
I can't
The
see
people
it.
ask me like, man, you want to scale up? I'm like, if I scale up, then I make it unbelievable again.
Right.
I still want it to be
You're
somewhat,
relatable.
yeah, attainable for like the people that I'm around all the time because I could do 20 acres, 40, 100, whatever. I can do that because I understand how to manage that scale. But it's harder to condense everything and do it in a smaller space to then be able to teach. Here's the smaller space. Here's how you do it. Here's how you can manage it. I've seen people in the city do more on their little, 30 by 30 plots than some people do with 2-3 acres.
Yeah.
So like, if you could manage your property right and actually like work it, it'll work out.
So what about, the young kids? I know you out here speaking and, trying to get the younger generations exposure sooner. Are they adapting to it? Are they
Yeah.
interested in ag?
A lot of the ag discovery that I like to deal with is just like showing people first like that it exists. So like even from owning chickens, just the gateway stuff, or like growing microgreens. It only take a week to grow. So like the mindset around a lot of people in the ag space is like, man, that's slave work. I don't want to do no slavery.
It's different now.
But
You
what
from
are,
Russellville, you get it different.
yeah.
People in the city, like even me, like when I was a kid, that was a part of the punishment before I could go somewhere. I couldn't go outside until I cut grass, and cutting grass is ag. Knowing what kind of plants grow in certain areas, that's ag. Planting trees, ag. Picking fruit, ag. Like machinery, that's ag. All of that stuff goes into agriculture. But just having to do it was like, man, this is a burden. I can't even go chill with my homies. I got to do this shit. And in order to do this, like it's calling homies like, hey, bro, I need two, three of y'all come over here, man. I got to knock some stuff out in the yard. And in Florida, we got yard space. Like this ain't no real yard space out here. Like we got a stretch of land where my parents live at. And we planted a lot of trees. We had to pick a lot of peas, had to do a lot of things with fruits. Where it's like now I do it, but I'm trying to get away from doing it so I could do more of like the talking.
Oh yeah.
So
Spokesperson.
oh no, I prayed about it. I told God I don't want to lift my hands to do nothing to get paid.
Hey, I know that's right. That's a good prayer right there. I don't wanna
But
lift
you
my
put in
hands
your
from
work
nothing.
though. It ain't like you haven't
Yeah,
done it.
right.
I appreciate people who've done the work and then they quit, not the ones who haven't done and they still
And then they
don't
trying
want
to tell people what to do. You ain't done it yet.
Thank you.
But I seen it done.
Thank you.
Right.
Girl,
I read about it.
Thank you. I read how it was done. Girl,
Yeah.
you ain't served no time.
Yeah. So what other things you got going on? What about Nerd Night?
What?
Do we got time to talk about that?
What's Nerd Night?
Tell
I
me
ain't know
about Nerd Night.
I ain't know when on the time or the schedule where
We
y'all
do what
going
we
to.
want to do. What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah.
Okay, my bad. So Nerd Night worked like this. Earlier this year in 2023, a friend of mine, he had passed away, but a friend of mine that was running the show. He was like, man, I want you to come speak. And I went out there and I was like, I'm about to do the TED Talk in February. So you know what? Let me do this in January. February, I got TED Talk. So I'm practicing on this stage to go to the big stage. And I make up a thing about, why people should raise chickens or have them. Cause like, I don't know. It was just something easy. I did this talk, fast forward to April, he passed away. And then between that, I had asked him, it's like, I really like doing this talk. It was cool. What's up with opening one in New Albany? And he was like, New Albany? I don't know, man. It's close to Louisville. And I'm like, man, people don't even want to cross the bridge. I think New Albany is its own thing. Southern Indiana is going to be its own thing. Louisville's its own thing. Like he was like, well, what about Lexington? And I was like, damn, Lexington's that's all right. I might go to, a good hour away. I ain't got to be around nobody I really like just kick with. But open up another spot, do the same thing. And what Nerd Night is basically people go up there, drink beer, talk about a subject that they nerd off on, and then do a presentation and everybody Q&A, ask questions, next person come up. But you basically run a night like that.
But it's all mostly agriculture stuff?
No, it's anything.
Nah, anything. You said nerd
Can we
stuff.
go back here around?
No, we're not.
Or is
That's
it
not
just
smart.
Nerd Night?
No,
Girls are
we're not
nerds.
nerds.
Girls are girls are nerds, but is it just is it
It's
just guys or
anybody.
girls
It's
there
people.
also?
He said people.
Oh, okay.
Could be anybody.
Non-gender.
Where
affirming.
Fred at with the sign? God is good, all right? But so people are able to go out there. What y'all don't see is Fred got a sign back there. Do everybody know Fred? Do they all know?
No.
No, Fred,
No,
he
he's
doesn't
low.
like to be.
He's behind
Oh, so
the scenes. Don't
so
worry
the
about
crowd
it.
don't know Fred.
The
No.
crowd
Don't
don't
know
know Fred.
You don't want to
he's
be
like
on
Wilson.
camera.
Yes.
You know Wilson, you only seen his eyes and stuff. He's
We
like
ain't.
Wilson.
They've
You don't
seen
even
none
need
of
to see
him.
Yeah.
Bet.
Keep him low.
Yeah.
And then only a certain generation gonna know who Wilson is anyway. Like
Oh.
y'all all in that generation.
I'm
I'm in the generation
I don't
too.
know.
I don't know who
it
is
is.
Wilson.
You never know Wilson?
No, is that from Ted? I mean,
Do we know
Home
who was the-
Improvement.
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
the
yeah. I
TV
know
show,
who that
yeah.
is. I didn't know his name.
Yeah.
But when you said
No,
you could only see his eyes,
So speaking about
I
generations,
liked Home Improvement.
So we were at a session last week. So it was the marketing professor, U of L, and then he has this business card like app thing. So he's like scanning it, and I'm like, I messed up.
Oh, wow.
He gonna say your old is showing.
Hey, look.
Hey, I would have died.
Look.
I would have died laughing.
It happens. It happens.
Hey,
And
we
when-
know what happens. That's why we laughing.
When you start going into them other crowds where it's like, hold on,
Yeah.
man.
Oh.
What is this? Yeah, you.
Are y'all? What grade? How old are y'all?
Don't
Yeah.
start.
Are
Yeah.
you 22?
Don't start.
Or don't let somebody tell you they was born in like 2007. So you like,
What?
2007, you in the same space as me? Oh,
That's my
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah, that's how I was at both of the sessions, but it was great. Like, it was so inspiring. Just being around like young people that's hungry and just, super creative. And they were showing me love. Like, okay, Thauntie's like, how'd you do your podcast? I'm getting ready to do a podcast. You got any suggestions? You got any
That's
feedback?
what's
Yeah,
up.
it was
Kudos
real
to
cool.
you.
Yeah, shout out to Beats Week, man.
I like it.
Yeah, Beats.
That's
that was
cool.
something pretty dope.
Yeah.
So what is this, Vaughn?
all right. So those right there, those are the cans that I did a co-branding partnership with a brewery in the city. I'm definitely trying to do another one.
It looks hot.
So if you are a brewery or a liquor company or a liquor distributor, and
Hey, Legacy Wine and Spirits. Oh, you already know him.
yeah,
Okay.
I almost brought my business card. And you'd be like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
y'all know-
We got link ups. We got link ups. I
Yeah,
like
for
it.
sure. But we basically did a partnership, and a lot of the cool
cool.
things in the city, like you just never know what room you might walk into with people.
Right.
And,
That's true.
and how this worked out. So like breweries have an issue out here. They have a problem with grain. Anytime a brewery makes their beer, they got to use grain. They use the grain, extract the sugars, then they get left with waste product. That waste product they're trying to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
So with me having a farm, I'm like, great, this is food for my animals.
Oh, they can eat
Got you. Yeah, that's all.
So
okay.
it's like closing the loop on,
Right.
on the issue.
sustainability.
That's,
Yeah,
sustainability.
this is
Not being wasteful.
sustainable play. Damn, I'm stuttering over here.
That's how else when we do.
We usually like boom, 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 boom.
I need to spit out my gum. So they
Sip and learn. Sip and learn.
it was there you go with the sign.
Really?
We gonna show y'all the sign that Fred keeps holding up.
No,
So
no.
I basically get the grain from them, and then I was like, man, one day I was like, man, let me just do a beer. I want to do a beer. I want to do a Bach, because beers got different names and stuff. So like for Bach Fest, Bach in German is goat. That's why there's goats on there. I got
That's tight. The goats
Speaking
look
of
tight.
goats.
I like them simple, black, white, grayish. I like.
I think the goat
I
looks
got
dope.
so. Do you eat them? Do you raise them to eat? Cause I like mutton.
yeah, I'm about to say,
Please
mutton
don't.
is only for sheep.
Oh, so mutton and sheep too. So what is lamb chops? Lamb.
lamb.
It's lamb,
Lamb is
ain't
a
it?
big sheep.
Yeah.
Hold up your sign now.
Help us, Lord. We sipping and learning.
Tell us, point
So-
us together.
So you got like the different ages of the animals come with different
Different names.
names.
Oh,
Yeah.
so a sheep and a lamb is the same thing. A lamb is an old dude, ain't he?
No,
it's
it's a baby.
It's the baby.
Oh yeah, the
Man, we
little
had a
lamb.
little lamb.
Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
Yeah, you eat the baby. Let me tell y'all something funny.
No, no,
Please
no.
let me tell it.
Help us, Lord.
So today we talking about Vaughn bringing the goats over, and she was like, "I eat mutton, let's go." And I was like, "Oh my God!"
What? I didn't see
I said,
that.
I
I'm not
have
eating
never, never, ever
I've never heard of
played
it.
with or touched an animal that I eat.
Okay.
You heard the goat. It's like
I said, "So you don't play with them? Then you will eat them?"
but you
Fish
raise
are
them
fun.
scary.
right?
Yeah, I mean, like if you,
You can use the
I don't know, if
milk.
you got weak stomach, a lot of that stuff ain't for people.
Right.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of one of those weird things. Like, if you, like, I don't know, man, but I would, so I don't
Yeah.
mind. Like, maybe it's just a savage. I don't know, but
You would eat a goat?
He probably already has.
so my family's from Jamaica, right?
So, yeah,
and they got
that's
this
goat.
thing.
Oh, they eat
They do
goat.
curry goat. a
Curry
lot,
goat.
so, like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just one of those things where you just might
It's
just.
like growing a chicken.
Yeah.
You probably would eat it
So,
best for
for
how
me,
you were raised.
I will eat the eggs, but I'm not gonna eat a chicken that I'm raising.
I did.
I mean, that's fair too. A lot of
I'm not
people
gonna
like
do that.
I did it.
Falling in love with no chicken. I'm gonna eat that bad boy.
A lot of people.
Oh, right there on your yard.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Right there in the-
I know that
Right
he's
there.
strictly for food. I'm not.
And
He's not my
and
friend.
he can make me some more eggs if I
He's not
keep
my
him.
friend.
What,
But
would
you don't
name
eat
it?
chicken eggs though, right?
No, I wouldn't name it.
You don't
Like
Where
some
do you-
eggs
where
are
do
for
you-
chicken. Some chickens are for eggs, and then some are for frying.
Fred.
Right?
No.
Fred.
No.
Fred.
No, all the
I think it's gonna be hashtag Fred with the sign is the new thing. So like I normally had this
Where you
happen
going?
this happened at the farmer's market. Swear.
It did?
This happened at the farmer's market. People would ask me, where do the eggs come from?
what egg?
Chicken eggs.
I know, but I'm
Chicken
saying
eggs.
like it's not
But
too
hens
tight.
lay eggs also, right?
Oh my god.
No?
All right, hold on.
Hens don't lay eggs.
Same thing. What is wrong with you?
I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't
So
gonna
all
say
right,
that.
there are chickens, right?
Right.
Then there are hens and roosters.
Now.
Yeah.
I know.
Right. There are humans. Then there is female and male.
Oh, but so a hen is a girl?
got it.
Boom.
101.
And then a rooster is a boy.
It's the dude.
And the
God, I mean, come on now.
He's the rooster.
I need all these things to like
Hey.
So you can
carry along in
so
the
all the
show.
chickens. So you can eat hens. You can eat roosters.
Yeah, because they both chickens. Yep.
all chicken.
You can eat
They're
them
all
all,
chicken.
but all
I
of them
thought it
don't
was like
lay
cows.
eggs.
Some are for milk.
Oh,
Some are
man.
for beef.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
It is? I
Yeah.
thought cows
Yeah.
are.
No.
What?
I'm
So
right
how
about
you
that
know
ain't
what's
no.
what? A brown cow is what?
Oh.
Because the women are for milk.
Wait a minute, y'all. And I need everybody to take a moment and we need a prayer break right now. 'Cause what do you mean? Where does the milk come from? So like,
I'm confused. She just said there's a cow for this and a cow for that.
wait a minute. Okay. I hear where you coming from, but I need you to like so like
You know where milk comes
down.
from.
I know, but how do you? She just said that there's a cow for your
Yeah.
beef, and then there's a cow for the milk.
Yeah.
So how do you know what cow is what?
the
got
one
titties.
for the milk. Thank you. Thank you.
So you can't eat a female
So you can't
cow.
eat a female cow.
You can't
I
if
mean,
you
That's
want
not good
to.
beef.
You
That's not good.
can, but it's just
Not the
what-
same.
Like, okay, let's just talk theory, right? This is just in theory. If you have a bunch of male cows on your farm, how do you continue to farm?
Thank you. You need a
Because
woman.
there will not be any more that reproduce
Right.
cows, right?
Yeah.
Production.
So the woman is just to give new calves and feed them.
Bingo. So like,
That's why y'all want us for, is to give babies and birth.
And then only be about 2 of them, and the rest of them just run trains on them all year. So they
so,
okay, I'm just joking.
so
No,
you,
but they
so
just
you
keep
need
having babies.
You need the lady cows. You need the heifers. You need them to produce, so you can continue to
I
have
was
your
throwing the
farm.
side note.
Yeah, I am too.
The bull, you only gonna keep maybe one bull.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
You only gonna keep one
Two
bull.
heifers.
And then you grow your livestock that way.
Your population. Grow your pop. All y'all get the same daddy.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's
It'd
what
be-
I'm saying. It's hilarious, but I know.
It'll be like that
That's
for a
cool.
little bit until you like want to
Yeah.
get out genetics. If like you see something going wrong, you're like,
Yeah.
man, why is his ear turned up and then one horn is longer than the other, something like this. You get the genetics out because you're starting to cross them too much
Gotcha.
on the same lineage, and
Like we-
you changed out maybe the male every 2 seasons or something like that. But
They only last 2
the
seasons.
heifers, you gonna keep all of those.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, ask me how many nannies I got. Nannies of female goats that have babies.
That's what I was saying.
I was just saying, nanny, she has the babies. Why she ain't watching the baby?
What you mean?
She's the nanny.
You funny. Ba-da-ba.
Really?
No, because I did look up that the women were doe and dolings.
Doe and doling.
Look at you. She's our bookworm.
I got you. And then it all depends on
Buck and
the
bucklings.
time. Bucklings and bucks. Yep. So bucklings will be the babies. Altogether, the bucklings and the dolings are kids.
Yeah, that's just all together as kids. That's the little baby
kids.
goats.
Right.
So what we got out there?
Kids.
Kids.
Got some kids.
Those are kids.
He said he got to get his kids, but then he got a real one. I was so confused.
You said my kids got the. I
I was like, yeah, get the goat.
I said my kid.
I know, but we thought you
it was
somebody
funny.
No, I said, hey.
Nah, when that dog was running around, I was
Hey.
like, I gotta find my daughter first, and
we
then
got
after
you.
that, we can deal with the
Such
rest
a
of the
good
stuff.
dad. Does she like the farm?
Yeah.
That's a question for her. Sometimes she's cool with it, sometimes she ain't. So like,
It's part of the
I
work.
feel it.
That's real life.
Yeah,
though.
that's
Are you
work.
making her work on it?
yeah, it's a responsibility.
But that's good though.
Yeah.
Teach her early.
So
Yeah.
I totally agree.
But that's the same with you. You didn't like it at first either, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Look
it's,
at you
it's
now.
all responsibility. I believe. I mean, especially like I see a lot of these kids in the schools. So
They
Right.
need that
yeah,
responsibility.
they gotta be
Do
responsible.
you let them come work on your farm? Like,
No,
show hands?
no.
No, that's what we're not
We
gonna.
gonna talk in the school, but like as far as like bringing kids to my house, that's like
Yeah, that shouldn't be.
On the farm, backyard in the farm,
No.
hands on.
We don't know them. No.
people waiting to do something to me.
Yeah.
They trying to find a way to cancel me out and be like, look at nigga, I told you, nigga.
No, he's gotta be like.
They gonna
leave
find
him
a way.
alone.
So
Got you.
I like it.
Well,
So I
I will
gotta
say
be
this,
smart about
like,
stuff.
just growing up in the country, like all the dudes I know that worked on farms in the summer and cut tobacco and pick tobacco, like they still got that hustle in them. Like they still
Yeah.
hard workers, providers. So yeah. Shout out to my daddy. He was a farmer. He grew up on a farm.
Oh,
4-H wheeler, not brown.
No.
I mean, but it be
Brown was
like
never a
that.
farmer.
Oh, Mr. Kinder?
Brown was a pimp.
Well, that's something like a farmer too.
Yeah, kind of. You do that
Farm
on
these
the
hoes.
farm? Well, you know.
It's one for
This is such a good conversation. We totally forgot about dropping like a Thauntie. These topics were a lot
No,
more
sip and
hotter.
learn,
So
sip
it was
and learn.
a sip and learn.
Sip and
Sometimes you didn't
learn.
know stuff.
Thank you.
Because
Not
it might-
sometimes.
You never know. We might get to the point where we all need to be growing our own food.
Really?
I'm gonna be
and
skinny.
raising, everything that we eat. So yeah, you might want to
Because the way these
Listen.
groceries is are.
get with these urban farmers
Groceries.
so that he can hook you up. But what we
groceries
not
high.
gonna leave without doing is ask the Thauntie. But we really gonna ask Farmer Vaughn.
What is this? A hot seat?
It's the hot seat questions. We got some
If you,
questions for
hey, you can hold your hand up if you don't want to answer. We're gonna act
Hold my
good.
hand.
Just be like,
hold
I thought we was gonna
I
take
do
shots.
like it.
Oh, yeah. He just said that because I didn't pour them up.
Ask.
Yeah.
So,
Because we can.
Oh, it's up to y'all. I mean,
Yeah, we
no,
got you
you
there.
said you had an image of her.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
can't
He,
do it.
hey, he
No,
doesn't need
no.
to be drinking.
He's gonna answer the questions. All right, first hot seat question.
We are.
Have you hit 40 yet? I don't think you hit 40
No.
yet. I know you ain't hit 40 yet. So tell me why y'all dudes in y'all 30s, why y'all love a baby cougar. What is it about women in their 40s and 50s that attracts you guys?
He's
I
like, that
see a
ain't
lot.
me.
I just want everybody to be this is my respectful answer.
Oh, shoot.
I like
This
it.
is
What's
my
that?
respectful answer.
No,
And
he said, I don't like
it
it.
comes with just theory.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not the actual truth, but it's just theory.
We need the actual truth.
This is
It's his truth.
This is his point of view.
It's
He
his
just
truth.
like,
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
First question: did you raise kids by yourself or with
I started with someone.
Yes.
together the whole time?
I mean, I was a single mom probably, 4 years?
No, you don't. That don't count.
I was probably didn't become a single mom after
Yes.
being married for 14 years.
Single mother.
Okay, so this is just my theory on first the guys, because they weren't raised with males and knew how to take care of themselves. They look for that in the woman that they go after.
Gotcha.
So it's like, if you know how to take care of yourself, you're not gonna be going after no grown ass woman. You're gonna be going after somebody that's at least your age or like somewhere closer. You ain't gonna be going all the way out the skybox. For what? Like
For
you know-
what? I'm gonna tell you.
No, I got you, but for what though?
Let him answer.
Because like at
I
this
got
point,
it.
like you look like what most people think when dudes be doing that, or when women do that to dudes. It's because you trying to take something from them. Why you trying to take something you don't got your own? So like, you know what I'm saying? Like a younger dude, like you really don't have to be dealing with that, and not that in the wrong way, but just like why you doing that?
Why you with
Yeah.
an older chick? I got you.
Because I mean, a lot of these dudes that I see on that stuff, I'm like, bro, that's some femmy stuff that you on, bro. You acting like what these women act like. You ain't.
Oh, so you've only seen it where you've only seen it where a guy likes an older
That's what she
lady.
asked him.
No. When he doesn't have as much as she has. That's what you're thinking?
Right.
Okay.
Now, if he got something and he's dealing with older women, it's just because he won't play. He just won't play. You experience, he's trying to deal with experience, he's trying to play, and he know that you ain't about to be bothering him after whatever, and he ain't about to be bothering you, which is and gone. But for the most part, if he's doing some clinky business or just trying to, go and bring me something to eat, go and do this, I'm like his mama.
Yeah, nobody do that.
That makes sense.
Now everybody
I
don't
like
do
it.
it.
That was some.
It was good info.
Yeah, I like
Just,
that.
you know, just because I don't see myself doing no crazy shit like that. I'm not with that.
But when you grown and got some business, you ain't doing nothing crazy anyway.
Exactly.
That's it, male or female. If you really grown and about some business,
So y'all be dealing with the 30-year-olds?
No.
married.
I mean,
No, I don't.
We're not together. She's married, and I'm married.
yeah, she been married 25 years.
Yeah, I
She's been
mean,
married like 6 years.
Yeah.
And I deal with
before-
30-years-olds.
oh Lord.
Sometimes.
She really don't. She just likes playing around with him. You was exactly right. That's
Yeah.
why we laughed.
Yeah.
But we knew that already.
We knew what?
But I like to hear from
that
a
they
guy.
like her because she's their
no,
mama.
that she's playing around.
I don't think I thought that all along.
You
I did all along.
Yeah, I really did. Like, I really thought that, because some guys do say that they like older women.
They do. I don't
So
think
I don't
he's saying
know.
that
I don't know.
everybody.
Right. I'm just saying I did never think that they was like looking for a mama.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
of them.
but
are.
you
I
know
do
what?
agree.
It makes sense
I do
though.
agree.
It do make
It's a
sense because
range.
you could be looking for a daddy.
I
You get the older guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just what he was saying. It's like
'Cause, like-
young girls do.
But
why they talk to them.
that came with that mindset of being in single situations, because it's like you so used to having your mom do stuff for you. Like I'm thinking about a homie right now. You so used to your mama doing stuff for you that you
I
don't
got
do
you.
shit for yourself.
I figure that's how you
You
make
know what I'm saying?
mama's
Yeah.
boys kind of
Yeah.
do. Not the ones who have a single mama and get out there and get
And
it.
and
Some of them that just look for the
it'd be
woman
like
to take
the
care
light-skinned
of.
ones.
Mouth for the okie doke.
Say what?
It'd be the light skin.
I didn't say it.
Light skin what?
Mamas. Miss Mamas.
Girl, I don't care what
Look.
you
We
say.
know.
My son is self-sufficient. Now what?
I didn't say it. Don't get mad at me. I don't think
The
it's...
light
Do you
skin
pay
what?
your cell phone bill?
No.
Since when?
He's in college.
And?
I don't pay his phone
But
bill.
she packs his lunch.
She picks
Shit.
him up.
I should pick him up.
Now
But
tell me
she
she
don't-
packs his lunch.
don't-
But he is independent, but she still packs
Yo,
his
you
lunch.
still packing a lunch?
No.
You want
No,
him to come
she's
back
lying.
home? You want to come back home?
You
Yeah.
fall for her foolishness?
Yeah, she wants him to
You
come
want
back
him to come back home?
No, I want my son to go away because Louisville ain't shit. What the
okay.
fuck is wrong with
Why'd
y'all?
you keep him there?
Don't blame it
He's
on
not
the
here.
city.
He's at UK.
No,
Don't
but why
blame it
would
on
you
the
raise
city.
him in Louisville is what he's saying. You could have.
Louisville wasn't like that when we was growing up.
What was it like?
It was a good place to raise your children.
So it's terrible now?
Oh, for
Oh
sure.
yeah, we didn't see none of this stuff.
I mean, I stayed, so it was all right.
That's right, because you from
But you're from Florida, so y'all worse. Where the crazy people live.
What? Well, the craziest
I mean-
people do come from all of the parts in Florida.
So they
That's where my
say
brother
it every day.
What part of Florida?
Central Florida.
Okay.
I mean, Florida, man, that's my favorite hero.
I
like Florida,
I
man.
love Miami.
Like Miss Miami right there.
Yeah,
Hey,
Florida man's
listen.
my favorite hero. He's always doing something in the news.
You love Florida, man. That's funny. Okay.
Florida man fucking kills alligator with bare hands. it be Florida man.
The whole lady
They
in his
found
mouth.
that lady in a 13-foot alligator.
A whole
you think
lady?
somebody killed her and just dumped her
he
in the
probably
sea?
ate
No,
it.
because
He just
alligators
ate
do
it.
that though.
Alligators eat people.
But hey, but that's
why
easy
would
to
you
get
that
away
close?
with if you kill somebody.
It is.
And just dump them.
I
in the
like your
lagoon.
idea.
And then next thing you know, they just happen to be eaten by alligators.
I like
Well,
it.
It
if that's
depends on
happened,
what
they're
she
gonna
came
find out. They're gonna find
It
out.
depends on what she came out like.
Depends on if the alligator digested it or not. Depends on all of
Well, it
it.
said her
How did they
body was
know?
still.
How would they know?
How long is
Like,
it
how
been
did
in
they know
there?
she was in there?
No, a dude found her.
Somebody, yeah.
He seen it.
He seen it was
See,
sticking
the
out.
alligator-
She was sticking out of the alligator's mouth.
And he was like, he called the police.
Yeah, that's gross. I would have threw up.
Oh, jeez. You ever been and seen an alligator? Have you wrestled an alligator before?
Rest of the alligator, no. That's Louisiana.
Okay.
Throw up your sign.
Y'all know Fred is back there with the sign. But nah, wrestle alligator. That's
I ain't don't look like he wrestled.
seen them though. I seen them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Out there, it's like a lot of wildlife and shit be crazy. Like you could just be chilling by somewhere thinking you fishing, and all of a sudden the snout will come up.
Nah, I'm gone.
Shoot,
Nah,
I'm
no
scared.
more chilling, sipping bird and fishing, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta be on your P's and
All right,
Q's.
cool. Point. This has been fun. Farmer Vaughn, this has been fun.
Thank
I've
you,
been knowing him
Vaughn.
for a long time. We
Thank you,
first got to
Vaughn. We appreciate your smarts.
It's Fred's intern. It's a sign holder's intern.
Don't put his business
I'm so
in the
proud of
streets.
you. How you've grown up and just all your initiatives you got going on and your urban farms and your backyard farms. So
Yeah.
don't forget, at Kentuckiana Backyard,
Kentuckiana
BF.
There you go. it's
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
We got notes on the table.
So what else? Anything you want to say before we wrap?
We're gonna go play with animals.
Oh shoot! Anything I want to say? Go to the Instagram. Kentuckiana BF. Farmer Vaughn said. Nerd Night at Nerd Night Louisville. NIT Louisville. I'm about to have at Nerd Night Lexington.
How can people support you?
Shoot! I don't want nobody money right now.
Okay.
You're good.
I don't want nobody money because whenever you like, and it is what it is. When people give money, they want something back.
Yeah.
So I don't want your money. But
I didn't know if you were selling anything like.
No, I
your mental.
sell eggs. I started selling eggs in
That's
the
what I mean.
pandemic for real.
Yeah.
But I don't like talking about none. For real, I don't like talking about none of that
Well, you
stuff.
gotta sell the eggs.
Hell no, I don't. I
They
don't want
sell
to
themselves.
sell eggs. I want people to have their own chickens.
Oh, okay. I got
right.
you.
You're
I
trying
want
to
you
make
to
us
sell me eggs.
self-sufficient.
Yeah.
I don't want the
Yeah,
chicken.
I want you to be self-sufficient. Like don't.
I did that
don't-
when I was young. I
So
didn't really
announcing
like
the
it.
Nerd Night, is that something you want people to come out to, or just to tune in, listen, and or how we do that?
So I bet let's talk about Nerd Night. I would and I do look for people of color. I kind of like focus on women, people of color, LGBTQ, queer, whatever space, because those people normally don't get the voice. They don't get the platform. So at least one of my speakers is gonna be like that every night that we do a Nerd Night. I'm always gonna look for and prioritize those things. And only because I know that it's necessary. Like if we don't see ourselves in positions to do stuff,
Right.
it's like, man, that ain't for us. It's just like, it ain't for you because you ain't seen it yet. The second you see it, then it's like, I got that.
Right.
I could do this.
Yeah.
But you gotta see it. So
So where is Nerd Night?
Well, you're
Nerd
doing
Night
it. So you
is
know.
having it at I have it at Gravely Brewery. The one that's gonna happen in Lexington, I'm not sure where I'm gonna do it yet. I'm in talks with no, I can't say who I'm in talks with yet, but
Yeah.
it's coming. It's
I'll
coming.
let y'all know.
Bravely this
I'll let
Thursday
y'all
night.
know.
It's not the Thursday. It's tonight. You should be there right now. Go to Nerd Night. And do you do it every month?
It's only once a month, so I like that.
Yeah. So the next month, we'll be there.
yeah, for sure.
Okay, before we go, like toot our own horns because you said something the other day, last week to me. That these ladies probably need to hear when you was talking about the podcast graveyard. And like,
Oh yeah. All right, so facts. The fact that we on episode 26 is fire. That's fire.
yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Most podcasts, and this is just statistics for everybody knowing, everybody listening. Most people start podcasts, they end at episode 3. Why? Because
Wow.
they don't think that anybody's listening or it's worth the shit. Then when you get past episode 20, it's like you now are in a position where you can look at your stats, you can see who's watching, you can look at your numbers grow, you can see all the information that's like going on, because at this point, it's not like you really chasing money, y'all just like what y'all doing. And if y'all like what y'all doing and are actually like cranking stuff out and just do it, y'all gonna be in a position where people are like, hey, look, I'm trying to sponsor the next 25 episodes. Which is, I'm trying to sponsor
Yes.
the next 25 episodes. And,
Farmer Vaughn believes in the night.
do you believe? But
Now
no,
we
for real,
get-
I
now
do
we
want to sponsor
get
the
back
episode
to-
because you guys align with a culture and a group of people that I serve as well. Because
Thank you.
we look like we need to work things together, and we need each other's support. Like this.
Yeah, for real.
Sure.
I like supporting people. I'm a people person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I done seen you in some episodes. I don't know sometimes.
I'm still a people person. I love people more than anybody at this table.
Oh,
Yeah.
She
because
knows
you,
more people.
she loves
No,
a lot
I
of
love
dead
people. Like I love people. Like I'm nicer than them.
Not me.
That's not true.
That is true. You walk past people and be like, "Oh, it's my church family."
The church members.
She's talking to her.
But she's lying though. It's the truth. That's not true.
They're not friendly.
Well, speaking
Now
of
she's lying.
support, y'all are our friends, friend of the Thaunties. Go
Yeah.
like, subscribe, and share to our YouTube. Go to our Facebook. Go to our TikTok. Go to our Instagram.
It's too much for
Follow
me.
the Thaunties. We popping.
Ow.
We see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.